I have all of the talking points on the border bill. Stop the border crisis now creates powerful new border tools for the future. Detain and deport, old way versus new way. I've got all the talking. They sent them to me. They sent me the border security policy proposal. And then they sent me the Republican wins in national security supplemental. And I go down to the border, which is after defense, national security, after Israel, after Ukraine. Three things I could support. We come to the border. Point number one, $650 million available for the next 5 years for building the border wall. Let me translate that for you. We're not building the border wall. Point number two, $3.23 billion over 3 years for a total of 50,000 detention bed for 3 fiscal years. All right, let me translate that for you. We had 300,000 people come over the border in December. We can house in 3 years 1 out of the 6 people who came over in December. That's not what we need. Let me finish with this, my favorite. $1.3 billion for ankle bracelets and other related monitoring costs for illegal aliens during the 90-day waiting period for their asylum hearing. I just looked up on Google, how do you remove an ankle bracelet? It turns out that there are about 50,000 videos and YouTube videos on how to remove an ankle bracelet. So this is not a bill the Republicans are going to vote for because it's not the wall, it's not the detention facilities, and it's not it's silly. It is silly, silly, silly. It will not do the job on the border. We need to fund Israel. We need to fund Ukraine. We need to fund Taiwan. We need to fund American shipbuilding. We need a lot. We do not need this bill. Now, I'm going to have Senator Lankford on, who's a friend of mine, and he's one of the people who is going to try and sell this, and I'm going to give him a shot because I'm fair. Don't vote for Republicans in the Senate. Don't vote for it. It's a suicide note. It is a political suicide note. You will lose. If anyone in the House votes for it, they'll get a primary challenger, and probably every senator who votes for it. You know why they gave it to Jim Lankford and Tom Tillis to negotiate? Because Jim is smart and Tom is smart. They're both great senators, and they both just won re-election. So they got 6 years of runway before they have to worry about people pointing out that this is not what they wanted. That's why they got it. And God bless them, they took on a tough task, and they left in a barrel. They left in a barrel. They got taken to the cleaners. It is not a border security bill. It should not be supported. Tell your senators, 1-800-520-1234.